Hello everybody, today we will see how we can encrypt the disk in Azure, encrypting Azure VM. So here are some prerequisites for it. First of all, you should have a valid subscription in Azure and the Azure AD Powershell module installed, the latest Powershell module, and this can be downloaded from this link provided here. Okay, we'll just go there and see. And the PowerShell module should be greater than 1.0.1. And apart from that, you need a Microsoft Online Service Sign-in Assistant, which can be downloaded from the same link. Now let's open PowerShell in admin mode. And check the installed Azure PowerShell module. Okay, just a list. See, here I have the version 1.0.2 installed. Now let's log into the Azure portal. Provide your login credentials and let's check the virtual machines which I have here. We will be using Azure ARM model, that resource deployment model, not the classic one. So I have 4 VMs here, and for today's video we will check. We will proceed on test 1. That's the virtual machine whose disk will be encrypting. Now let's connect our PowerShell to this Azure subscription by using the command login at Azure RM account. Provide your login credentials. So here I have connected my PowerShell to Azure. Now you can get the subscription, present subscription. Great. Now let's set the Azure RM context to this subscription. Provide the subscription ID. Let's list first our all resource group. So I have so many resource group already configured in my environment. Okay, but we need to concentrate on the virtual machine 1, test 1. See, this is there in resource group RG1, that we have to make sure we have to make a note of the resource group where the VM is lying. Since we are in, there are few other methods as well, but we are going for the encryption of already deployed virtual machine. So we need the resource group name. Now let's create a Azure RM key vault, because we will be using key vault service in background for this encryption, and provide the vault name. You can provide any name of your choice. Okay, here I am typing at encrypt key vault, and the resource group name. This key vault should be deployed on the same resource group where we have the virtual machine running. So here I have given RG1, and the location should also be the same, East Asia, since my VM is there in East Asia. See, okay. I think I already have this key vault created, so let's give another name, key vault new. Great. So here I have a key vault created on this on the location Estacia under the resource group RG1, and let's keep it under a variable name so that it will be easy for us to refer it every time. Let's make a key value name and save it. Okay. Create another variable. Key. So let's create our first key in this key vault. And the destination will be software. We can have software and hardware. So I'll select the software. Now let's see the key. What is this? How it is? Okay, it should be KID. Okay, so here I have the link, the URL to this key. Let's create one secret value, and convert secure string. Provide any string name. Name will give as password. And force it. Now using this secret value, we have developed one secret value object, and now we'll create one secret. Let's create a secret key using this secret value. So here we are creating one secret variable with the secret value which we have just now created under the same key vault. Let's provide it a name as encryption password. So now we have key vault ready. And we can find the secret key by going to this URL, or we can check with the command as well. With, secret ID. Yeah, here we have. Now let's set the Azure key access policy to allow it to be edited and linked. So we are providing the permission of this resource group and key vault name for disk encryption. So we have set the key vault policy. Now for the key vault to link it, we need one Active Directory application to be created. For it's the same thing for which we have installed Active Directory module as well. So here we are creating one. Let's create one Active Directory client secret and provide the same key. And now let's create one Azure Active Directory application. A new Active Directory application, and the display provide an let's give it any display name. ED application, okay, and for disk encryption. Provide one home page to it, and this home page should be a unique URL. Let's give it an encryption home page. One and one identity URL. These two are the requirements for creating application in Azure AD. This can be done from management portal as well, but we are doing it through PowerShell. Let's provide the client secret. Okay, so here we have the Active Directory application configured and set. Let's get the application ID. So this is the application ID which we will be linking to the VM for encryption. Let's put it in a variable called AD client ID, application.application ID. Okay. Now set the Azure RMP. To the service principal. We'll link this to service principal. This is we need a service principal as well to this Active Directory ID, application ID. So let's and provide all the permission to it. Oops, there seems to be some error. Let's see what is it. Okay, fine. So we are trying to link it to the service principal, but we have not yet linked the service principal to the key vault. So let's do it with another. Sure. We can do it from here as well. Let's link it to the service principal variable. Here's your RMAD service principal. So here we go. Now it is ready to set the policy. Now the policy is set. Okay. Let's create one key vault variable. We will get the key vault details and put it in a variable called key vault. And let's see what the details fetched. Okay, so here we have, and with all the permissions set. So this key vault is ready to be linked. Now let's create a variable with disk encryption and provide it the URL. Let's put the URL in one variable, and now create a resource ID variable and assign it. Now let's set the RM disk now let's enable the disk encryption. Provide the command disk encryption extension. It provides the resource group name, VM name. Oh, okay, so we have not selected the VM name. Let's first create a variable and assign the variable the VM name. See, I have the list of 4 VMs. Let's select the first one and put it in a variable called VM name. Select the first element of it. Let's check it. Okay, so I have test1 in the variable named as VM name. Now let's enable the encryption, disk encryption on that. Give the resource group name as RG1, VM name. Okay. Then provide the Active Directory ID of the application, and then secret code. Then the URL where we have the secret code. And key vault ID, the application ID. It's giving a prompt that it might take 10-15 minutes and may reboot also. I provided you should be having the virtual machine as running, so first check whether the VM is running or not. So mine is running here. Let's select yes. I want to go ahead, enter, and it will take some time. Meanwhile, I'll just pause this video and we'll be back once it is completed. So here we have the encryption is completed, disk encryption. Now then let's go to the portal and verify it. So here let's see. Now we can see the disk encryption is enabled for this virtual machine. So we have successfully encrypted the disk on the virtual machine running on Azure platform. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice and great day. Thanks. Bye bye.